US Secretary of State Marco Rubio left France sounding upbeat, saying he'd had a positive meeting with his G7 allies and that the war on Iran would end in a few weeks.
I did describe to our allies, however, that immediately after this thing ends we're done with our objectives, one of the immediate challenges we're going to face is an Iran that may decide that they want to set up a tolling system in the Straits of Hormuz.
Earlier, though, it was a different picture. The strained transatlantic relationship was clearly on display at Vaux-de-Cernay, where Rubio joined the other G7 ministers. Talks were dominated by the Iran war, but there were also discussions on Ukraine and the role of Russia in both conflicts.
We're deeply concerned about the links between Russia and Iran that have been long-standing in terms of shared capabilities, for example, drones provided to Russia by Iran that have been involved in the conflict by Ukraine. But we have also seen support from Russia provided to Iran in the Middle East conflict as well.
At the end of the meeting, little emerged about what was discussed, but ministers issued a short communiqué calling for an end to attacks on civilians in the Middle East and a commitment to restore navigation in the Strait of Hormuz.
Concerning what Marco Rubio said, I won't talk for him and will refer you to his public statements. But for Hormuz, I can say we share the same objectives.
Marco Rubio came to France on a mission to sell Washington's war strategy to his G7 counterparts. But with oil prices rising, more civilian deaths and no clear end in sight to the conflict, it is clear that his allies remain cautious. Wary too. Urging de-escalation and diplomacy, the US's allies do not want to be dragged into a war not of their making. Natacha Butler, Al Jazeera, Vaux-de-Cernay, France.